My name is Dale Lomas. I drive a lot of laps of the Nürburgring over the year. The biggest thing that people might know me from is I drive the ring taxi. So this year, so far, I've done over 700 laps just in ring taxi laps, plus VLN, RCN. I've done the Nürburgring 24-hour this year. So I live at the Nürburgring. I look out my kitchen window in the morning and look across and see the Verstappen hairpin. So I know the Nürburgring. This was my first time driving iRacing properly. So that was an education in itself, but it wasn't a big deal. That's the strange thing. I thought it was going to be a big deal because, you know, I'm used to playing all the computer games and, you know, like, you know, console games, let's say, well-known console games. So I'm already in that position where I think to myself, I'm driving a computer game. It's not like real life, Dale. Just be gentle with the controls and drive it like a computer game. Whereas that immediately tickled the back of my brain. That's the latent racing driver that can do 90% of my racing just on the subconscious. And that part could drive that car. I'm absolutely staggered. I can barely talk. When I'm going around the corners, I'm looking ahead into the apexes exactly in the same positions as I would in real life. So I'm looking through the same angles and over the same crests in exactly the same places I do every lap I drive in real life. It's very uncanny. My brain is yeah, I'm in a very weird place right now. It's very odd. It's a very odd feeling for me to drive a simulator and go, this feels exactly like a real car. Really exciting to see and to feel my home track on a television screen in front of me, and to put the car in the exact position that I would in real life, and then to have the next corner arrive at exactly the right point, and then to have the next line of sight, and I'm looking through the television to look across to the next corner, and it felt very, very natural, very natural. It was so natural that my brain was kind of rebelling against it, and I was just like, oh my God, this is a computer game. I started to lean a little bit. Yeah, when I got to the carousel, I tensed up. I felt my left leg tense, because normally when I get to the carousel and I'm driving street cars like the ring taxi and stuff like that, there's a lot of G-force, and it's the point where you hit over 2 Gs, and I don't actually hit 2 Gs when I'm sitting in a reclined seat in front of a television screen. So it was very odd that I realised I was bracing, and then I actually just had to relax because it's not real. And I had to remind myself, which is marvellous. Yeah, yeah, thank you very much for letting me have a go.